hooks and you lose.
You're like, don't worry, guys. As long as I hit every hook, we should 100% fine, right? And then he misses the first 4, and you're like, well, that's going to be a tough game. I'm with you in the sense that, like, on individually, like, if we didn't want thinking about the team composition, just thinking about this lane, what this hero does into the enemy hero, how good I can be from the early game, it does feel like, oh, this could actually work out. But
yeah,
this mid game is going to be tough, man.
Do you like the offlane Tiny, by the way? You do. You talked about it a lot, right?
Offlane Tiny instead of the... I was expecting offlane DK.
Offlane DK, yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. I mean, this does feel like a noob hero, right? He used to play this hero a lot when he was playing mid still. So I imagine that he wants to transfer that experience over into the offlane. I don't know how I feel about it overall. I guess, like you mentioned, the lane, no matter what, is not going to be great. You are playing into the Ursa Lich. Not a fun time for you overall. So we're going to have some slowdown of the Tiny's items. I feel like there's a lot more responsibility now on this mid lane Invoker to make sure that they can help this lane and get the early blink. Of course, if they can find this first blood, it'll be a little bit easier. Nigma have the high ground advantage. They're waiting to find a path down. Blind hook not coming. Zigzag does have it leveled up, but he's not going to go for it. Well, we'll see.
They're strong level 1.
Rune spawning. Here they come. GH will drop down the tombstone. They're zoning them away. And look at this. Bramble Maze onto 2. Manticore's going to end up falling. So Mail draws the first blood. Zigzag gets rid of the tombstone, but that's also going to cost his life. He will end up dead here. They want to make sure that Miracle gets the kill. And this is an amazing start for Nigma Galaxy. And winners, I feel like they knew about that. Like, given their positioning, they had to be aware of where Nigma was at. But they still decide to take the fight, and they get heavily punished for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, looking at both teams, I feel like both teams had really good level 1. I don't think that Winners level 1 was that bad, but they lost the fight horribly. They just started running when the tombstone dropped, and like not even decay level 1, you know, from GH. Sometimes you expect maybe a decay. It makes the lane much easier for you. But, okay, the first hook missed on top lane. I hate to be that guy, you know, counting hooks.
No, don't worry about it, brother. You missed your first 2 hooks to get the misses out of the way. Then you hit all of them.
And to also make them think that they are safe.
Exactly. They think you're trash. They thought mispositioning, and then all of a sudden the hooks are even easier.
Makes absolute sense, yes, sir. Love it. love the Miracle.
Also, speaking of Miracle, right? This is the intriguing thing, is that Miracle is playing this Invoker in the safe lane. They're actually going to go on to Manticore here. They have the EMP with the Cold Snap out. The Viper will end up dying underneath the tombstone, and now Zigzag attempted to destroy the tombstone. He will succeed, but this might lead to his death as well. Zigzag will end up giving up another kill. Miracle 2-0-2 before the 2-minute mark on his safe lane Invoker.
Yeah, this is like one of the reasons why I dislike a 4 Pudge. I mean, it's much more difficult to get the hook off of on a carry. GH gets hooked though. Nice block even by the TP out. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. So you saw what happened there. He blocked him kinda into the tower between the trees. If you're position 5, you can literally do that 24/7. If you're a 4, like the lane needs to push in, which it usually doesn't, and there's only one spot you can do it from, so yeah.
What can you do? We'll see if he's able to at least make more impact with that as he starts to move around.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
As bottom lane, Omar, he's just chilling, helping out Noob, who is actually doing better than I expected on this Tiny. It seems like they haven't really been able to apply that much pressure. That first blood, I think, made a big difference. Since then, has been Nigma being able to assert themselves, but as you were mentioning in the draft, this Ursa is about to hit level 2, or level 3 rather. He's at level 2 right now. So things should start to change for their fortunes for winners in this bottom lane.
Jumping in bottom as well. They got him top, but bottom as well. Omar should be fine.
Omar's fine, top is not, as they end up getting the kill onto Manticore. GH will just go on ahead and find a kill on revenge for the Viper, but them losing Invoker? Yeah, Invoker is 202, but he's been struggling to find CS in this lane. Then being able to get that kill, get the experience as well. As the Tombstone was dropped too, this is feeling like a nice turn of fortunes in the top lane for winners.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Like, Invoker actually has more or less the same amount of net worth as the Viper. So, Miracle not getting the best lane here. And it's all about these hooks, right? Zigzag is now in mid lane as well. Sumail is kinda low. If he does get hooked here, they don't really have the damage. Quap is way too low, so I'm not sure there's a lot he can do.
Speaking of Quap, dude, look at the CS. Sumail, King is owning. He's tripling the CS of this Queen of Pain? What? Are you kidding me? There's no way this matchup is this lopsided.
Well, like DK used to be that guy, right? Like too much regen, you get two bracers, you're melee, Quap can't really zone you out. Ursa can be zoned out though.
Oh no. Ursa dying. Ursa's also being massively out CS by Noob. Top lane, we're about to have some more action as Miracle able to go in with the help of GH onto Manticore. Another Tombstone committed. The moment they realized that this Pudge is not around, that gave them that confidence to just dive onto the Viper.
Yeah, another hook miss. Exactly what it is, right? Like, Pudge is not really a hero that can that easily be the bodyguard, right? Like, Dark Willow can even be a bodyguard. Any sort of, like, Undying is made for that job, but Pudge isn't. Like, Pudge maybe can do this though. Miracle, do they have... Oh, they don't have detection.
Well, to be fair, I can't complain too much. This has happened to me in many of my pubs. As bottom lane, we've seen them going onto the Ursa, toss back from Noob into the Dark Willow. Omar fighting the vision. He's trying to hide into the trees with Akadash, but there's almost no way out of this. I say that, but he's juking. He's jiving.
Jukes.
He's out.
The Yukas.
My man bought those new J's, got them for Christmas, uses them to get out of danger. Nigma will not be able to catch up to him.
Oh, he's dead.
Tossed forward though. Oh no, GH came through the twin gate to ensure that they find the kill, and that got them the Ursa. They might be able to reach for more. Orthodox Prime retreating underneath the tier 1 tower. However, the Tombstone will be there to ensure they have the vision, ensure they have the damage, and ensure that GH secures himself a double kill.
Man, they managed to hook Miracle on top lane while this all was happening, but he just uses Ghost Walk and that's it. This is very sad, like, not having detection versus Invoker. If you wanna gank him, like, you need to bring a Dust or a Sentry or something. Because they read the move on winners, like, they read that their safe lane is getting crushed, so maybe they should do something on the other side, but yeah, they didn't succeed once again.
I mean, you know, nowadays when you play up against these safe lane invokers, this happens all the time, right? People forget that this he's playing right click, but he still has all the invoker spells, and then he just gets away. You're like, oh, how bad, guys.
Pretty much exactly what happened there. But even if you go on him, it's not that simple, right? Like, he has some Tornado to work with, some EMP, and Viper doesn't really like to be playing without mana, so it's not an easy kill, though, I'm saying.
What is an easy kill is the Slitch, as they bring him down with barely any effort. To make matters worse, the Bramble Maze actually caught the Pudge. They might still be able to dive forward, though. Noob in some trouble, but Arkadash doesn't have his phase boots. They're only coming now off the courier, fam. If he had those, maybe things could have been different. Top lane, Manticore does have power trays, but it doesn't help. Miracle solo kills the Viper, and the Queen of Pain arriving just too late to be able to find revenge.
Yeah, but there's a sentry here. Never mind, that's Dire Sentry. Yeah, because Pudge did have a sentry earlier, but he didn't plant it. Oh, hook bottom lane.
Okay, the hook itself does actually not connect properly, and it's Arkadash who's falling low. He's gonna die! The Shadow Realm hit from Omar, dealing enough damage to bring the bear down. Will they at least be able to get GH out of this? There's a Tombstone on the high ground. Manticore wants to destroy it.
This is very dangerous.
Though. He's already lost half of his HP, and now Noob can close the gap, toss him into the air, and that's a kill. And to make matters worse, the hook brings back the Viper instead of bringing the Tiny underneath the tier 1 tower. So it's just a free and easy kill, and they're not done chasing just yet. Lich underneath the twin gate, trying his best to survive here. Omar can't get the kill just yet, though. They are bringing in reinforcements, but simultaneously so is Nigma. Sumail makes his first big rotation. They get the kill out onto Orthodox Prime. Hook back onto Zigzag, but it's not going to save GH. Alkadash can't kill him though. Not enough damage available from this Ursa. The Sonic Wave will do the trick, but that will cost the life of this Queen of Pain. Sumail with the double. All the rotations coming bottom, and Nigma Galaxy. They lost an Undying, but he's right back immediately with the Ceaseless Dirge.
Yeah, they're doing way too much. They're just taking all these fights when they're kind of behind. And they're just losing one after another hero. Now they're 10k ahead, 9k ahead, 9 minutes in. 1k per minute, basically, of advantage for Nigma Galaxy. So, yeah, they made one of those mistakes where they just started fighting even though they're losing, and they're just bleeding one kill after another. Even the hook, like, that started all of this mess, wasn't that terrible. Viper top lane, though.
He's dead. Bye-bye, my friend. And I'm not sure if they can find revenge. Zigzag is here, though. Miracle very, very low. They don't have a Sonic Wave. It was committed bottom. So Miracle might not die. He does eventually, but it probably is going to cost this Queen of Pain's life, and indeed it does. A 4-for-1 exchange. Although if they didn't use that Sonic Wave bottom to kill GH, that's just a straight-up double kill for the Quap, but the knock-on effects of that horrendous fight end up still paying dividends in the top lane as well.
This Ursa is still not level 6. Like, he's just gone. Wait, again. Yeah.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
That's kind of sad. Like, usually you want to have your safe laner have that ulti at this point, but you know, there is just no space for him at the moment. Your Viper as well is level 5.
Yep. Viper, who has been doing okay, at least relative to the Ursa, now dead as well, still also being kept from level 6. Zigzag doing his best to run. Orthodox Prime able to protect him with the Frost Shield.
Orthodox Prime. I like that nickname.
Dude,
for some reason, yeah. You just don't have even ultimates. Like, how do you fight Zigzag?
Okay. I thought you said Zigzag. There's no Zigzag. I don't see someone named Zigzag on the map.
He tried zigzagging, but he should have zigged when he zagged.
Instead of zagged.
Yeah, should have zagged when he zigged. Tiny has a blink. This is like, you know, when I talked about this lineup of theirs and how heraldy it looked like, it's because, like, when you play these heroes such as Lich and Pudge and Viper and Quap, like, if you don't really kill the lanes, your game is so difficult. Like, you have to do a smoke every time you move. Lich is dead. Yeah.
Bro, Sumail is level 10. Level 10 while Ursa is level 6. Are you kidding me? Alright, 7.3k net worth on this DK. He's about to have the full Yasha Sanj with the power treads. Tier 1, Tier 2 towers being damaged. It's tough, man.
Yeah, we are always supposed to be, you know, hyping up the game and making it sound like there is a chance. I don't think there's a chance anymore. What's the win probability? Do you see it? It's actually 82%, so 18% is what Gaben is giving them. Merciful Gaben. Gracious.
Okay, now it has gone to 17%, which means there's a guaranteed chance that Radiant win. Also a guaranteed chance that we lose the Lich again. Unfortunately, if they do win this game, I think he's probably going to win a Malk Award. But somebody has to down the map, somebody has to show, space has to be created somehow, especially because this Ursa is going for Diffusal Blade, so we're not going to have any farming tools either for quite some time for any of this lineup.
Yeah, with this Diffusal, maybe this is even the best approach, honestly, because you are not farming this game back into any possible win condition. What you can do is punish their over-aggression. Like, if they go on you and suddenly you have some hook under the tier 2 tower, that's the way you come back into this. There is nothing else you can do.
They're gonna smoke up now with the Diffusal Blade, not even fully complete just yet. I think they're gonna try steal a Roche.
They know, they scanned them. Arkadash is even scouted.
Arkadash, no, the Ursa can't be the first one caught. Does eat a Shadow Realm hit, but he's already forced to pop the Enrage. They need to get the hell out of here. Here comes Noob, jumping in. The Avalanche almost kills Arkadosh. He's still alive. Sunstrike doesn't connect. At the same time, though, the Terrorize will be hitting on the back lines. But the Sonic Wave from Queen of Pain jumping in and killing off Omar in tandem with the Sledge with the ultimate. Toss forward now, GH in the middle of the fray. Noob, amazing Avalanche, connect on the two. Both of them die. They buy back on the Pudge though. They want to maybe take this fight. Manticore already down to almost dead. Toss forward from Noob will make sure that they find the kill. Zigzag sadly cannot even find the hook. Instead, he's been caught by the Tornado, the Ice Wall, the EMP. The full Rafter spells is there. Noob gets himself a triple kill. Nigma Galaxy. They will secure the W because the winners, they just throw in the towel. GG, well played is called. 14 minutes with a 16,000 gold lead. This is what they call a Gaben level shellac.
Yeah, it was a hard one. I think they got caught in the unlucky. Yeah, it is what it is. Some of these teams are just no match for Nigma. Unfortunately, you're not going to have too many hooks. Like one thing that I didn't like about last game is the wind lace on Pudge early on. Like not enough mana regen. This time around, he went for a stick. I actually like that. He's preparing for the bristle, right? So he gets the stick immediately. It's kind of nice.
Stick, double clarity. My man is like, I am not going to run out of mana in these lanes. It's going to go as well as humanly possible. I'm fine with this. At the same time, it's like, you know, it's a sniper. As long as he just flicks and farms away, that should be the ideal thing. Because as much as it is that they will dominate him in the lane portion of things, it's kind of hard for them to completely dive him unless they can find like the Dodge Troll Summoner and catch him in an awkward position. So he should still at least be able to farm on the sniper better than he could farm on the Ursa.
Much better than Ursa in any case. At least we're gonna get level 6, 3 minutes 12, right? Like hopefully, Mr. Snare. Hopefully. Much stronger laner. If Shaman is disconnected though, 4v5 as well, even better.
There we go. That's how you win this game. That's how you win this game.
Dude, I won a game. Like 2 days ago, I won a game because my Shaker gave up. Like, the enemy team was winning so hard, they were hitting our throne, but they killed the Shaker like 20 seconds earlier, right? So he DCs, and they kind of, I guess, lift their hands off their keyboard. So I controlled the Shaker, Echo slammed them, we turn and we kill their throne. The saddest game for them, I swear. But yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing, bro. We have to find that. We have to find that replay. I want to watch that game. That sounds hilarious.
It's one of the last games I played. Even I think the Visage game, I think, or Phoenix game. Yeah, I'm not sure. In any case, that's not gonna be this. By the way, what do you think about Visage right now? Like the hero is still playable, right? Still okay.
I think it's still playable.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like I don't get scared if I see a Visage. I'm just like, alright, whatever. But it's still the only thing that Visage does to me nowadays when I play against a Visage, I just play a lot more carefully up until like the first 3 levels. I don't want to give away some death tolls. But then other than that, it's okay. Not broken like it was. It's just fine now.
Yeah, at least you're not getting gold from every single soul assumption. You know, it felt like when you're playing that guy, you're just getting one item after every team fight, at least.
Was a little bit silly when we first started playing with that new soul assumption, but now it's whatever. You know what hero is broken though from the offlane? And they should be very grateful on the side of winners that this hero is going safe lane here. Dude, this Lycan hero is silly right now. This hero is obscene. It's so strong.
Yeah? What do you like about it the most?
It's this Alpha Wolves, man. That hamstring pierces BKB. There's literally nothing you can do about it. They have that max evasion on the wolf, so you can just constantly split out these lanes. Hero is like naturally tanky, hard to kill, and easy to get turnarounds on. Itemizes very well for the current meta. There's a lot to like about Lycan.
The battle begins.
But I do think it requires this Alpha Wolves facet to be as good as it can be.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Like when I saw Lycan, I do think the hero is really good at the moment. I'm just wondering like what took it so long. You know, like the basically this is like the old Lycan. If you remember, even from Dota 1, when the wolves would all they need is a good old bash for 1 second, you know? And then we have the real deal.
Now all we need is armor, bro. Wolves need armor. Top lane, speaking of the wolves, they're running down Orthodox Prime on the Lion, and they should be able to find the first blood. GH draws it on his chin. Came with the Satyr Mind Stealer, as you expected. And they're able to convert that into a nice first blood in the top lane.
Yeah, where was the... I mean, yeah, it's difficult one to run away from. Penitence, a lot of damage together with Mind Stealer. And your Sand King has Sandstorm, so he cannot really help way too much. All you've got is Impale to work with. Yeah, we'll see how it works out for them on top lane. But right now it's not looking good. What I do like is that Pudge is bot. I feel like Pudge being bot lane is a nice adjustment for them, something that we discussed earlier, like having him as a 5. He's showing himself a bit too much in the lane for my taste, but it's still better than having him on offlane versus Lycan and Chen. Like, you're not gonna do anything versus all the summons.
I mean, thinking about what happened in the previous game as well. If they have the Pudge was mostly hitting hooks on his own allies. So now we have a save in the lane, bro. They can't run me down. Mid lane. Sumail not necessarily able to dominate like he did in game 1. So this should lead to much better outcomes for Overreact. His Monkey will actually have some degree of farm. Oh, bottom lane. Arkadash, my bad, bro. I think I just cursed at him. That one is on me, my G. He will end up dead. Zigzag, though, finds immediate revenge by bringing down Drew. Will still end up dead, though, because Omar will have a double on his Shadow Shaman and pick up all the experience in the process.
Yeah, really nice for Omar. I think this is probably... It's not the best case scenario, of course, because you do lose your Bristleback, but it feels so damn good to have a rich Shadow Shaman, rich in experience. Like, the gold, of course, is important for this hero, but experience is even nicer. Zigzag, though, is in a good position to maybe hook him. Nice. He might be dead here, yeah.
Finds the hook onto Omar. Shrapnel's dropped down. The Shrapnel misses, but it's not going to be necessary. They will still find the kill. Arkadash with the second attempt. Finding the kill there. Healthy amount of gold, but more importantly, time that he can farm without having to worry about being mega harassed out of lane.
Yeah, this is basically why I truly like the safe lane one. You saw that, right? Like, you just block him, you hook him under the trees, and you block him out, the tower starts hitting any hero, and most heroes are dead in that situation. When it comes to mid lane, what's going on here, by the way?
It's nice and even. In fact, there's a slight CS lead for Overreact. Having a phenomenal time. I mean, this is one of the reasons why they went for the Monkey King, right? They knew what their lane was going to be, but now Omar, he's respawned, coming to cause some trouble. They're looking towards the Monkey King. He pops his wand, but it's not going to be enough. He should end up dead. And Omar bounces back from his death bottom to deal some damage in the mid lane.
Yeah, very nicely done, because bot lane, as we're seeing right now, is pushing in. So there isn't really a lot that they can do to stop this. One thing that I actually... on bot lane that I dislike is the fact that they, on Radiant, they blocked the hard camp. With 2 sentries, by the way. Double blocked it. Probably not something you have to do when you have Pudge, because he can always just hook that creep. And maybe make the lane a bit better when it comes to equilibrium for Radiant. And also, they're trying to rotate. I think Lion, the one that we are seeing right now, he's the one that, if you want to rotate, he's probably the one that should be doing it towards mid lane. Once he gets Hex and Earth Spike, then Void Spirit is maybe killable.
Now though, he has gone for the 2 points into the Mana Drain. So not really going to be in position to make these aggressive moves just yet. And for now, I think they still want to marinate Sumail a little bit. We'll see Overreact trying to do what he can, force him to use out his bottle charges. Still though, this early game, this laning phase, infinitely better for winners. In fact, it's the new Bristleback that's sitting at the bottom of the CS chart instead of one of these Radiant heroes. And they might try to kill him now. They're diving underneath. going beyond him, but
Oh?
they don't have enough. Okay, they just let him go.
Yeah, they gave up. I mean, when you don't use those first couple of shrapnels properly, maybe that's when you start going back. But they have to be careful because he is stacking up these kill sprays, right? Oh, that hook actually. If no creep wave, maybe.
Close, but no cigar. The zoom zigzag.
was over before it started.
Still has some time to really impact this game. The fact that we're even in net worth at the 5-minute mark, such an improvement over the previous game, and they even TP the Pudge middle. They're gonna try and make a play here. Omar finding himself getting rotted into, but no job coming in from the monkey. In fact, they brought
Chen is
GH
here
as well. It's gonna be Zigzag that's in danger here. They catch him with the shackles, cancelled out by the Boundless Strike. You see Ned trying to run on Nigma. Nice hook, bringing back Sumail, but he's able to find the Astral Step. Orthodox Prime, he didn't have Mana Lizard. He didn't pop his wand as he TP'd, so he didn't have the mana for the instant disable. Therefore, Sumail gets out.
Yeah, he didn't have Hex as well. He's level 3 with 2 mana drain points, so he couldn't really insta-Hex. He had to like pre-plan the Impale. These two Setar Mind Stealers are so annoying from GH. He's literally just stealing people's mana, basically.
He has the better mana drain spell, and he's going to actually use it now onto Orthodox Prime. Look at this Lion. Lion's in danger, and so is the Pudge. Pudge will get safe for now, as Arkadash zones back some heroes. Top lane though, Orthodox Prime will not be so lucky. As not only does he end up dead, GH also takes his courier. Bro, you killed me and you killed my pet. What the hell, bro?
Yeah, and it's minute 7, by the way. This means Sumail will snatch that Wisdom rune. And this is where game basically this is where the game becomes very difficult for winners. The two supports are very happy on the side of Dire. Both Chen, GH, of course, and Omar on Shadow Shaman, both level 5. That's a feels good man.
Dude, Omar has almost as much farm as Noob on his Bristleback.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, that's kind of good for Omar, kind of bad for Noob as well, right? Like, it's a bit of both, I would say.
Top lane. Looks like Manticore is about to get caught and killed in the trees here. Sumail and GH right around him. And that's going to be a very nice death. They attempted the body blocks. Not going to make it happen, but it doesn't matter. Sumail finds the kill regardless. And overreacts. It's in the area as well on the Monkey King. This is a peculiar place to be. Does have the Wukongs though. So they really don't want to just have to full commit. But now they found the shackles. They forced the Wukongs out of him, but this might not save his life. Does pop the wand.
Haste.
He's alive for now. Zigzag able to get him out with the hook. Very nicely done. But yet again, Orthodox Prime, he's the one that suffers the bad luck. He will end up going down. Manticore coming into the fray. Has a Burrow Strike connected onto Sumail, but Sumail has an Astral Step, as well as having access to the Dissimulate. So there's no way that they kill him here. Omar now has a Haste Rune, so they can't kill him either. So it'll just be a nice little grab for Nigma, and they get out scot-free.
Yeah, and meanwhile, while all of this was happening, your Lycan is pushing top, and now they have Manticore again. Maybe they have him. They don't have a stun on the Centaur.
Radiant's top tower
No stun available. Orthodox Prime comes in, finds the Earth Spike only onto one, and the rest of his team is also coming through, but I'm not sure if they can save his life. Orthodox Prime still alive for now. They will be able to kill him, but at the same time, there's a potential turnaround here. They have lost Manticore though, so there are fewer cores than they need. Overreact, running from Sumail, trying to get away from Omar before the stun comes in. Omar's out of mana though, so they can't find the full catch-up. Zigzag will get brought down by Miracle as the Wolf chases him down. At the very least, Overreact survives, but Nigma are able to assert themselves on the map. And what was a few minutes ago only a 1k lead is now ballooned into 4 in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, something very similar to what was happening in that last game is happening here again. They're trying to take these fights without the levels, without the proper setup, and they're just reacting a little bit too much, I would say. There's some combo potential, like you get the Boundless Strike into a hook. I feel like maybe that's a play, mid lane.
Oh, mid lane. They get the Hex out onto the Prime Orthodox Lion, who ends up dead. Omar will get hooked back, should die from the assassinate. No, GH with the heal. Overreact goes in, pops in the Wukong's command, but realizes now that all of a sudden he's very far from the rest of his team. Still though, doing enough damage that the rest of Nigma don't really want this smoke. Hook will miss from Zigzag. But now that the Wukong's is over, perhaps Nigma want to re-engage. See what they decide to do, as in the meantime, they've been making some pushes happen. Bottom tower has now been taken by those Bristleback. And Winners, they can't really respond. They have 4 heroes middle and they're not finding anything, healers.
How does it happen that every time he plants Wukong's command, it's around the rune mark, and the rune spawns, and it's just perfect for the enemy team? Kinda unfortunate for Overreact. They need to get levels. I feel like if you're these two supports, playing as 3 on mid lane is not doing you any good. You need to move out of the lanes. You need to hit some creeps. As Lion, maybe get a lane for yourself. As Pudge, go hook some level 5, level 7, level 6 creeps, whatever. Wait, is there?
Level 4.
Yeah. There is only level 6 creep, right? Satire is the highest one. I'm making new tech in Dota.
I believe there's only level 6 creeps. I don't know, dude. I don't click on creeps long enough to learn about them. I don't play micro heroes. I just have to kill them and move on with my life.
Oh my god, look at that. Look
That's
at the lion.
orthodox. Oh my god. Well, there used to be a lion there. He's been eaten alive by a wolf. Now they're trying to chase for a monkey. I think they've developed a taste for primate meat. Sadly, they cannot catch up to him.
They soloed him. The wolves literally killed him alone. I feel like
telling
there's
you, these alpha wolves, dude.
maybe there was a drum charge popped as well from GH, but that was very ugly. Monkey.
Well, Monkey King underneath Wukong's, and this time around they have no fear as to just diving headlong within the Wukong's, killing him off. And all of a sudden, the game that was looking much more even a few minutes ago is looking just as stompy as game 1. Miracle now going to go into the wolf form, trying to chase down Manticore. Will be held in place for a while, but Orthodox Prime, maybe you don't want this smoke, my friend. You should have just left when you had the chance. Miracle eats him alive, feeds him to the wolves. That'll be another kill for the big dog.
Yeah, very similar thing happened just a moment ago. Bot lane. Oh, the hook does not connect.
Doesn't, but now maybe Nu might be the one that's in trouble. He's surrounded by multiple heroes, but this is a Bristleback. Doesn't have any big items just yet, but they do have enough to kill off the sniper. Arkadosh is gone. Can they get nothing out of this? Manticore jumps in with the epicenter, but Noob will get the heal from the chin. He's still alive, will finally die though. Overreact gets him, but now here's Sumail on cleanup duty. Already gotten the kill onto this Pudge. He wants Manticore, should be able to find him. Can anybody escape on the Radiant lineup? You see Overreact trying to put pressure onto Omar, at least get one of these two supports. He knows his life is forfeit, but he doesn't want to go down alone. Sadly, he might not have a choice as he's been surrounded. They've healed up Omar. And of course, it's Omar himself who gets the kill back onto the Monkey King. It's 19-4. It's a 12k gold lead. And I'm feeling a very strong sense of deja vu.
Yeah, definitely a deja vu. We've been here before. That Omar Shadow Shaman just healed up full HP from like 10-15% just with the shackles, I believe, and Divine Favor, of course, from Chen. Very nice, very interesting interaction. They have Orchid on Lycan, they have Dagon on Void Spirit. They've got also a Vanguard moving towards the pipe on Bristle. Meanwhile, on the other side, all you've got to work with is a Blink on Sand King. Oh, that's it.
There's that Dagon that you're talking about. Dude, poor Lion. Orthodox Prime has just been catching the hardest series of his life, dude. He was getting completely chain killed on Lich. Now here he is suffering the same fate as a Lion. What can you do?
Yeah. I don't think these guys are that sad, by the way, to not paint a grim picture. Like, they're playing most likely versus players that they've been watching their whole life, you know. It is what it is. Just enjoy the process. If it's possible.
Trust the process, bro. It's a painful process, but it'll be okay.
Yeah.
20-4 is the scoreline right now. It is a 14k gold lead. That being said, the game was already over at this point in game 1. So for winners, they've already passed the Rubicon, which should make them feel a lot better. Sadly though, they are dealing with some major challenges because not only do they have tanky heroes to deal with, they have no solution for this Lycan Orchid. Like this item on this hero, he's even going straight for Bloodthorn before the AC. Like what do you do? All of your heroes are extremely susceptible to dying underneath a single soul burn charge.
Yeah, sometimes this item is a must. I feel like this game, I mean, it's still very damn good. Maybe isn't as big of a must as in some other games, but it's still way too good. Like you said, soul burn. Also, Lycan has one issue. Sometimes you cannot catch a hero properly, hunt them down with your ult, and you definitely can do that here with your kid. You can't run away, you can't get stunned. There's no built-in movement abilities anyway, and Roshan is not gonna escape this attempt as well. Vlad's completed on GH. Helps a lot.
Well, GH officially has more farm than everybody on the Radiant lineup except for the sniper. So that is ostensibly your position 5 Chen, ladies and gentlemen. And he's out here.
That's the good old Chen experience right there. The game's going well. This hero is farming the jungle, he's sending his creeps to himself after and pushing the lanes. Especially if it's GH, like you mentioned.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Look at the wolves
Mid lane,
with.
they attempted for a play out to Sumail, and now they actually might end up dead. They need to run. Sumail does not connect with the Aether Remnant, thankfully for them. And Omar was catching up. He is on the way to his Blink Dagger. If he had the Blink, he'd probably be staring at least 2 dead heroes. But
Radiant's top tower.
even if they don't get these kills, the fact is, Liz, look what they've
Oh,
done
nice
to them.
hook.
All of them are back in the base, but they found Sumail! They busted him! He doesn't have the Aegis!
I love the tip. I love the tip. You know, when you're 15k behind, 17 minutes in, you get that one. Oh, another one! Ah, now they run.
It's an Aegis Bristleback. I don't know if you're gonna jump that one. That one you're gonna let him go.
They didn't have dismember as well. And you let him go anyway, right? Like there's Chen ult.
Oh, but you don't let him go. They get Omar. That is a killing spree ended on the Shadow Shaman. Winners. Showing us that they still got some fight left in them. Getting 2 kills for the price of nothing and 2 high value kills as well.
Yeah,
1,000
suddenly,
gold a piece each time.
yeah, suddenly Sand King is actually above the Chen. Who could have guessed? Who could have
Wait,
imagined?
dude, what did you do? You just cursed them. Manticore's about to... Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, very close.
They have reveal. Sumail has a reveal. Okay, bro, Lizard, this one's on you, bro. This one's on you. If
Jukes,
he
man,
dies,
the
it's your
jukes.
fault.
You have to believe in the
my
jukes.
God.
Oh, that's not the juke. Oh, it is.
It is! It
Radiant's
is!
turret
Oh
has
my
been
God!
killed.
Is it? You need to hide though.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, he
No, he's
knows.
being pinged. Sumail knows. Sumail
No,
knows.
he
Wait,
doesn't.
he doesn't.
No, he's pinging himself. It was a yellow ping. It's
Dude,
Manticore.
if he had used Resonant Pulse, he'd be dead right now. But
Yeah.
Aether Remnant is the only way he survives this. And he's gonna steal a Lotus on the way out. What a player. God level sub.
You say I didn't curse him. You cursed.
No, I counter
Vice versa. Counter curse, yeah. Arcadash though.
Top lane. Miracle though, he's under no curse because he wants to inflict the curses upon his opponents. So they run down the sniper, they kill him. Zigzag falling super low as well. Dies to Miracle. And inside the Wukongs, they still feel no fear. Overreact is the one that's forced to flee away. And Miracle just will not be stopped. A triple kill from the Lycan, 4 heroes dead overall. And yeah, sure,
Yeah.
you managed to keep your Sand King alive, but can you do the same for your Rax in the top lane?
Yeah, that same Sand King, he did not have a TP, so yeah, he's kind of stuck in no man's land. I'm even looking at him while the fight is happening, and he's standing still, right? Like he's watching the team fight the same way we are watching it. There's not a lot that he could have accomplished there. The
It's
pipe,
tough when your Sand King has to take a twin gate back to get to his Rax.
and the pipe is completed too now.
Noob with his pipe rushing forward. Pipe, Vanguard, Aegis, Power Treads. You are not killing this Bristleback. And they will instead just destroy the sniper.
Radiant's middle tower.
Holy base. He has a Gleipnir, but no defensive items. So as soon as Omar gets a beat on him and finds the Hex, it's a super easy kill onto the sniper.
It's a level 4 Dagon on Sumail. Going for level 5. This guy has Aegis, by the way, guys.
Okay, guys. I don't know about that one. That was Epi, that was Finger. And now move is back. Completely fine. Like, alright, you wanna try that again, boys?
Mistakes is the path to wisdom.
They will have sniper in 7 seconds, so maybe with Cardell's Sharp Eye, they can hold, because the tier 2 bottom is still standing. Oh, the insta-hex.
Oh no, Manticore was hoping for the instant stun, but Omar had faster fingers. Got the hex on the Sand King. They had the vision. He doesn't have buyback either to return into this one. Manticore dead and just watching his team try to do something to Noob, but this is a bristleback and he's just standing there tanking the damage. Sumail now jumps in, eviscerates the Lion. No buyback available for him either. Nigma Galaxy, like you mentioned, there is still a tier 2 bottom, so they can't get the full megas right now. And they might not feel strong enough to go for the straight Ancient without an Aegis. And indeed, that's the case. They'll back off, steal the Tormi, and control the map before trying again in a few minutes.
Yeah, just wait for the ultis, right? Or maybe wait for the Dagon 5, which is now there for Sumail. If you can jump in and get one hero eliminated, oh, the hook.
Oh, they got Miracle! Miracle's dead! Gone in the blink of an eye. Arkadash, is he gonna die? No. Gleipnir back onto the Sumail Void Spirit. It catches him inside the Wukongs. So now 2 of the big cores are dead. And Arkadash, Cardell Sharp Eye, like you mentioned, the old man references, comes through with the old man plays and keeps his team in the game somehow. What a hook, but even better, what a Wukongs from Overreact.
New achievement. Our achievement. Yeah, very nicely done by the Pudge. Mr. Zigzag himself gets a very good hook. Probably the best hook he could get. Once again, there was no shapeshift, so that fight was kind of hard. Pudge is very gone very fast. Mr. Zigzag, just as I praised him.
You see what happens if I don't counter curse, bro?
Yeah, you're right. You need to continue doing that.
Still though, Nigma Galaxy in an incredibly comfortable position. 25k net worth in their favor, more than 1,000 GPM a minute. They have many more kills. Gaiman is also giving them a 99% win probability as they also find this quick assassination onto Manticore.
Yeah, you can see that they're moving down bottom. The Wolves might start hitting the Monkey. Now he can't jump.
Oh, dude, Alpha Wolves, dude. I'm telling you. Alpha Wolves. Okay, while that's happening though, we do have Noob getting hooked into the base. They do not have the Monkey King here, but with the sniper, maybe they have the damage. Noob falling lower and lower and lower, but Omar helping out. He dropped the Mass Serpent Wards, got the Ether Shock out that gave enough damage, and they bought back on Lion, and the Finger of Death is not enough to get the kill. Kata dashes Pipe of Insight too strong, baby. Katagar's Pipe of Insight, sorry.
Yeah. They're even taking it safe, right? Like, they're not going for the throne because they know they're playing versus Pudge. Even though this game is very over. They're going down bottom first.
I mean, we are at this point where they're training discipline for the more difficult matchups down the stretch. So they need to make sure they don't get overconfident. Hook back. The Pudge, he wants the bristleback kill, but this is Noob who's so tanky, and now Omar long-range shackles onto the Pudge, holds him in position, and they're able to kill him off. There will be dual buybacks from the Pudge and the Sand King. See if they can return into the fray in time. Wukong's was already dropped down right now, but it's going to be expiring. However, BKB will be popped by Overreact. But where is the damage? Manticore found a 3-hero Borrow Strike, but there's no hurt. There's no epicenter, there's no Wukongs, there's nothing to hurt them with. Sand King will eventually die. Omar, though, got hooked into the fountain. He will die, and so will Sumail. Noob, though, running bodyguard duties, just standing at the foot of the base, foot of the fountain, preventing winners from leaving, enabling Nigma to win the game. That'll be the GG, well played. 24 minutes in, 32k gold lead, but it's a 2-0 victory for the side of Nigma Galaxy.
Yep. 24 minutes, game number 2, 10 more minutes for Radiant. So total of 38 minutes for this best of 3. Kind of to be expected really in this region overall. You do expect Nigma to roll through most of their games until they match up